Hello, my fellow gods and demons. Today I am going on a walk, doing a vlog. So things have been fine with me. How are things with you all? I know I haven't recorded something in a while. I'm waiting for July 15th for something special. That will be my longest video on the specific thing ever. It might be a little later after July 15th, but it is coming very soon, hopefully. I appreciate the patience you've given me in between making these videos. And I love making videos for you all. Even if they're not the best quality. They're just really fun for me to make, and I enjoy making them. I don't know why the camera's sideways. I'm not trying to shake it, I'm trying to fix it. I know I haven't recorded in a while anything, but I'm just trying to plan for other things. I have some video ideas in my mind, in the works that are coming. Like I said, one of them is I have to wait for July 15th and then a little bit after that. Probably. Hopefully not, but probably. There are some videos I want to record on video games and stuff, but they're just hard to record because of what they are and how I'm going to do them. I do intend to make some videos later today, or at least one, so be on the lookout for that. Also, I've just been taking a break. I will get back to the Mortal Kombat thing because I am going to finish that series. one of my favorite YouTubers ever has stopped posting videos mainly. This YouTuber is the one that kind of took me down the path of wanting to make. Sorry, I had to pause that. Anyhow, like I was saying, there's one YouTuber in particular that made me really like. There's a few YouTubers that helped me along the path of starting to make YouTube videos. And well, most of them are like your typical YouTubers, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Cap and Sauce, Fusion Z Gamer, those kind of dudes. Those guys that play like all kinds of games on all kinds of different, well, same consoles mostly, except for one in particular. If you can guess which one of these YouTubers did not play a game on their computer, at least I don't think they did, they might have, but played a game that was not only on a computer, but was also on, say, PlayStation, then if you can figure it out, write it down in the comments. Okay, you got your guesses? The answer is Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye has played a lot of different games, but one series, or actual multiple series, that he's played are the Bloodborne series and the God of War series, which he might have played on his computer. I don't know. What I do know is that those games that he played could also be played on the PlayStation. And honestly, the first God of War, I watched his entire series. And that's what got me into God of War. Also, I learned a fun little fact. I calculated between all of the videos that Jacksepticeye did, they were all about 2 or 3 hours. Mainly all 2, with a few exceptions. Because of all the minutes added up, I don't know how many, but the original God of War takes at least 22 hours to do a full playthrough. And that's not considering all the extra time on top of the 22 hours. It's a long game. But there's one other game series that Jacksepticeye has not touched, I don't believe, that is even longer. And I believe that is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This might just be me, but maybe one of you has also felt it. Or not felt it, but done this and had this amount of time. So I bought Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I want to say about 2 days ago. I got back home from the store. It's Walmart. At like 1 o'clock, my family left the house and I was at home. I did not complete just the tutorial until they were back at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Which I'm not saying anything about my bedtime, whatever, because I don't have one. That's not me being like, oh, I don't have a bedtime because I'm older. I am older, and I don't have a bedtime. I go to sleep whenever I want. Last night I went to sleep at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Normally I don't go to sleep until 12. But it took me from 1 to like 7 or 8 at night. So more than 5 hours just to beat the tutorial. And that's not me being lazy or anything. I was going as fast as I could. But you don't get a horse or anything. Also, we're turning around now. You don't get a horse, or if you have the DLC, you don't get the bike until you beat not only the tutorial, but the whole game. Or at least all the Sheikah shrines. And then you have to face the, I'm not trying to give you spoilers. If you don't want to hear this part, and you don't want spoilers, skip this part, go to like 30 minutes from now. Basically, when you complete all like 120 Sheikah shrines, you have to go to one final shrine. I do not remember where the shrine is, and neither do I know where it is. But the final and true boss for most people, because the final boss, Dark Beast Ganon, does not feel like a final boss to most people. This true final boss is one of the last living Sheikah monks who battles you tooth and nail, and she has 3 phases. I can't remember the face off the top of my head, but 1 she multiplies, 1 she becomes a titan, and the last one is just a basic sword fight. I think those are reversed though. The basic sword fight is the beginning, then she multiplies, then becomes a titan. So I guess I do remember somewhat. But if you beat her, or him, I believe it's a her though, if you beat them, then, and by the way, you can beat this final shrine before you beat the game. And the item you get from this final shrine you can use in the final fight versus Dark Beast Ganon, and it makes it a joke. You get the final, quote unquote, divine beast that is designed by the Sheikah for Link. It is a horse motorcycle, and it is awesome. But be warned, the Sheikah shrines are not easy to complete. If you rage out too easily, I would not try to play this game because you'll never beat it. You need to complete the Sheikah shrines to get more hearts, to get more stamina, so you can beat the final boss. And all the bosses before that. Not even the bosses, but like the mini bosses and everything. All the smaller enemies too. Like, let me just say this much. If you only have 5 hearts, which is what I have, at max you have 5 hearts. A single hit from a Lynel will one-shot you. You need to have at least 10 for him to not one-shot you. He at minimum does 5 hearts of damage at a time. You can have, I believe, 20 to 25 hearts, somewhere around there. But even then, it's not enough. And it's real challenging. But here's the fun part. Again, skip ahead if you don't want spoilers. But one of the areas, Zora's Domain, you have to get shock arrows from a Lynel. And Lynels are these big, half man, half horse, half lion beasts that want nothing but to kill you as Link. And here's the most fun part. One of the bigger items that make the game a little bit easier for a pacifist run is the masks that you can wear. That if you wear the correct mask around the correct enemy, you don't get targeted for attack. There's a mask for every enemy in the entire game. And there's a lot of enemies. The only exception is obviously the Guardians and the Divine Beast. They don't have masks. But there is a mask. There might be a few other creatures and monsters in the game that you have to fight that don't have masks, but I know those two obviously don't. If you wear the Lynel mask, it'll work. It'll keep them from attacking you for like a minute, maybe 2, or somewhere around there. Not 10 minutes. Eventually, the Lynel will figure out, hey, you're not one of us, and will start attacking you without you doing anything to it. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I sure did. I'll see you in the next time, my fellow Demon Queens. Have a good day. Bye-bye.